All right, weekly brief for the week of February 19th. Yeah, February 19th, Monday, it's deadlift's turn to get the 2 rep max or build to a heavy 2. Again, you are taking as many sets as you need to get to a heavy set of 2. If you're feeling good, you can push that for a 2 rep max or 2 rep PR if you're feeling good. Otherwise, just get to a heavy 2 and call it good. Lower body hypertrophy that day is at sets of 10. So go back to January 22nd week if you've been with us since then and look at what you logged on the 22nd, and you need to or try to do more weight than you did that day, if only by 5 pounds. Or another option, if you can't get the weight or if it's pushing it on the weight, just change your tempo. So slow down the rep speed so there's a little bit more time under attention. Some kind of progression there. And then that Monday, the 19th, the conditioning is a short duration, but it's bumping up from 7 minutes last week to 10 minutes this week. That's how the progression has been going on the conditioning pieces, is in duration. Now the 20th, strict press with the 2 rep max or building to a heavy 2, upper hypertrophy, same thing. Go back to January 22nd week, see what weights you did that week, try to increase the weights, if only by a little bit. And then we have a sprint duration conditioning piece with hang clean high pulls, kettlebell swings, and a run. It's sprint duration, so that means it's basically full send. Go as hard as you can, start to finish. Pretty quick one. And then Wednesday, you have your EFT active recovery day, and then Thursday the 22nd, the power movement that day is a hang clean high pull. And hang clean high pull is inherently a power movement. Unlike strict press, overhead strict press, which we'll sometimes use to train power, you have to use, for that particular movement, the strict press, you have to use a lighter weight to be able to move it fast, to make it a powerful movement. With the hang clean high pull, if you're doing it right, inherently it's powerful. You have to move it fast. There's a triple extension at the ankles, knees, and hips that allow for a lot of power. So with the hang clean high pull, you can build up to a near max and then start the EMOM. It's going to be an 8-round EMOM, 1 rep every minute on the minute with that weight. And it can be near max because of the type of movement that it is. And then going from a power movement, then we're going into a longer duration conditioning with alternating dumbbell ground to overhead and burpee box jump overs. Great full body workout, great for cops having to move objects around their person or having to move their person around an object. Good day if you wanted to add a plate carrier or a vest, be a good day to do it. Planks on Thursdays, those have been getting progressively longer. Your low planks have gone from last week it's a 3:30, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then this week's gonna be 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And that's how it's been progressing across the cycle. 15 seconds added every week. Side plank, 2:20 this week, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, up from 2:10 last week. And that's how that progression for the side plank has been going, 10 seconds every week. Now, don't feel like you have to absolutely do that full time without a break. Just accumulate that much time with as few rests as possible. If you can maintain strict form on these planks and keep it the whole time, and I suggest you fight to do that, then do it. But if your form completely deteriorates, you're just like barely hanging on with some garbage technique, then take a minute, shake it out, and then get back into it. Don't sacrifice form to finish it in one rep or one set. Take as many sets as you need, take as many breaks as you need. Try to minimize them, but keep the strict form. Hopefully that makes sense. And then Flex Fridays, it's going to be the last week of sets of 10 for this cycle. You can go back again to the week of January 22nd. If you logged your weights that day, go back, see what you lifted that day, and now increase your weights this time. And this is the beauty of Train Heroic, having the app and being able to log your weights. See what you did last time at the same rep scheme, and then try to increase the weight. If you can't increase the weight, again, decrease the tempo. Make the rep speeds a little bit slower so there's some sort of progression to the training. All right, that's how, for Flex Fridays, the point is to build muscle, and that's how you got to build muscle, is some sort of progressive overload. And then Saturday, the 24th, starting off tactical pro agility drill. That's going to be 8 rounds of that tactical pro agility drill. With this, take as much rest as you need in between. It should be each and every single one of those should be maximum intensity, maximum speed, maximum effort, maximum explosiveness, just peak everything, and then rest as much as you need to be able to do it again. All right, it's not an endurance. It's not to train endurance. It's not to make you, condition you in any sort of thing beyond being explosive and be able to change directions rapidly. And to do that, you need to be in position, a training status that allows you to do that. Okay, so in between reps, take as much time as you need and make sure each one of those 8 rounds of that is maximum peak intensity. And then for the conditioning, we have 2 rounds. We have 2 rounds of, let's see here, 400-meter run, 100-meter farmer's carry for max weight, 10 pull-ups, 10 hand release push-ups, 400-meter run. You go through that 2 times, and then you go right immediately into 2 rounds of 200-meter run, 100-meter farmer carry, again max weight, 10 chin-ups, so that's going to kind of decrease the intensity from pull-ups to chin-ups. Typically, people have an easier time with chin-ups. 10 burpees, 200-meter run. 2 rounds through that, and it's going to be 4 times. So completing all 4 of those rounds, it's 4 times. That's the workout. Log your times. And then if possible, if you can do it safely, if you can do it without having the cops called on you, if you have the space to do it, the tactical skill integration is 10 press outs with an inert firearm after each round. So you do basically 40 press outs each time. If you have your iron sights, then make sure you have front sight focus, sight picture, sight alignment. If you're rocking the RDS, make sure your target focus, you just acquire that dot where you want it. You can work around cover, work around barricades, or simulate working around cover, work around barricades, go into urban prone, getting back up. That's not it's not supposed to add to the physical challenge of the workout. It's just supposed to be able to train getting out on target under fatigue. That's basically what the point is. And then we go into cool down that day. So that's your week. The 19th, February 19th to February 24th. Good training week. This cycle's progressing along nicely. I've about wrapped up the next cycle, and I'm telling you here first, I'm more excited about this next cycle than I was about the Street Monster cycle, and that cycle was awesome. So stay tuned on that. I'll get more information out about that soon once we get a little bit closer to it. But finish this one out strong. If you have any questions, hit us up on the chat and the Train Heroic app. Take care, guys.